Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. My name is Warning281 and here we are again in Minecraft Xbox One Edition. I hope everyone is doing great. I certainly am. So let's get cracking. Okay guys, in the previous episode you saw me starting to work on the auto smelters. So since then I have managed to get most of that done. Just the room itself. Let's go ahead and have a look quickly. Slowly going down this ladder. Hello, chest room. Oh, nearly. Right, so yes, as you can see, I've managed to make another 3 auto smelters all along this wall. I'm not going to be carrying on doing any more at the moment because, as you can probably imagine, I don't have enough iron. I have gone mining again, but yeah, it's definitely going to take longer than expected. The designs on them I still need to do because, again, this all looks a little bit plain, so I'm not entirely happy with that. So yeah, I've gone around, I've made all the other sort of pods for them, if you want to call it that. So that's all ready to go once I have more iron and more wood to finish off the walls. I have something to show you, sorry, in a little bit, and when I get to that, I'm quite impressed with it, but I don't know how good it is. But I have managed to get a few more shelves for the enchantment table. As you can see, they're still not great because I didn't have many levels, but I'm slowly getting better items. What I need to do is place this down. So let's put that there for now. Put the lamps in. I did come across some more mob spawners that you saw at the beginning of the episode. So we're going to be going back to that because there is also a mine shaft that I didn't have on camera. But you will definitely get to see that as well. I'm not sure if it's a part of the other one that we found, but it looks like we haven't been there, so we'll definitely go back. But on these books, you can see I've got Unbreaking and then Blast Protection and Efficiency. So that's probably going to go on Armour once I've sorted out an Anvil, which I still haven't done. So that's all of this area. Let's head back up. Chest room's exactly the same. And I really need to sort that out because, again, if you look in these chests, I'm starting to fill it all back up again, so it's really not very helpful. Okay guys, so we're heading over there now. As you can see, there is a bit of a monstrosity standing right here opposite the wheat farm. Now, I am no good with redstone. My redstone knowledge is about as good as my ability to speak Mandarin. So I'm not going to go into major detail about how it all works. I'll put a link in the description of the video that I saw showing how to do it. But in here we have ourselves a load of cows and some baby cows. Hello, baby cows. Now, basically how this works is, I don't really want to fire it up yet because we need them guys to grow. But, at the top, if I can show you this bit, I haven't got any wheat on me actually, let's just go ahead and grab some wheat. Now, yeah, so at the top, as you can see, we have ourselves a button. And in here we've got some redstone that leads around to a dispenser at the back, which I have covered up. And effectively what this allows is you flip it on and you can breed the cows just like this. Now this is what I'm confused about. As you can see, when I do this, I'm giving them the wheat, but that's gone down to 40, right? Do it again, it goes back up to 41. Now I don't know whether that's just a glitch type thing happening there, but it's a bit odd. But as you can see, the cows go back in there, and hopefully we have another cow. These ones are growing up as well, that's cool. There's still a few baby cows in there. Now, in layman's terms, this button is connected up to a redstone repeater. Then we have ourselves a sticky piston with a block on top. Now, I don't know what that's meant to do, but it goes round again. We've got another 2 repeaters here. This one is set to 3, I believe. And all it does, effectively, is lays lava on these cows just for a brief second to burn them and kill them. And then any items that are dropped end up in here. So once that's done, of course, it gives us leather, it gives us meat. Again, it's not great because it doesn't seem to be working as well as it did in the video that I saw. But again, it's doing a better job. It means I don't have to keep running around killing cows. Obviously, it's more compact than a farm, but I definitely need to make this look a bit better. I need to come up with a design just to encase it a bit more. Because, yeah, it's a bit of an eyesore. But that's fine. Eventually I'll get to that. I'm not going to bother doing that just yet because there's a few things I want to do around the area. Mainly, I need to sort out the front of the little, where all the, are, the structures, pillars, I guess you can say, because a creeper did blow up. I didn't die, luckily, but he's knocked a few of the things out. You can see a couple of blown up around the area. Because they're a bit sneaky. You see, I don't see them a lot of the time, but you can see there, it's a bit ugly. So I'm going to actually start making this, as I said quite a few episodes ago, to look more like this mountain here. Okay, guys, so I'm going to grab a few things, and then I will bring you back. Okay, guys, let's sort this eyesore out a bit, because again, it looks quite horrific. The shape I'm happy with, it's just we need to put the colour a bit more with the mountain, because it's a bit red. So if we go ahead and just follow the line basically around, there's some of the house there obviously, but that's fine. But we follow all of this around, put some normal hardened clay in here because that is obviously the colour that's there. I'm basically just following the pattern. I don't really want the yellow in there because I do not like the yellow. But yeah, again, that's par for the course. We will sort all that out as we go. Is there red all the way around here? There is some red there, so we'll keep the reds the same, that's fine. We don't have any brown, so we shall go ahead and just knock all the brown out. And then place the hardened clay. Get rid of you. How's that looking compared? Obviously the top bit I need to do, but this bit needs to come out definitely. Place you like that. Again, the red is following down there, but the majority of this looks as it's hardened, so let's go ahead and just do all of that. Orange, we don't need you, because there's no orange on this mountain. Apart from at the top, there's little spots everywhere, but that... Oh, there we go. I'll get rid of this one as well. It's just to make my eyes like it a bit more, because that sounds a bit weird, but it just doesn't like meld. Not meld, that isn't even a proper word. Well, it is, I think, but I don't know what I'm talking about, people. It's fine. Let's just go ahead and grab all of this. We can keep a few spots of orange in, but at the moment, as I said, wrong block. Let's just go ahead and fill all you in. This is probably the most boring thing you can watch, but again, it's something that needs to be sorted out. There we go. That's all done, and then up here. But I hope, again, everyone, I hope is having a good day or night whenever you're watching this. If you're watching this, who knows? I have got a few more plans what I want to do on this world. I mean, obviously, there's going to be loads I do, but I've been looking through a lot of videos on YouTube and whatnot, and I've seen quite a few that look really interesting. Now, as I said, my redstone knowledge is pretty terrible. So, for me, it's an interesting challenge just to see if I can get better at redstone, really. I mean, the only way you're going to learn it is by trying new things. So, that's definitely something that I am going to be working on. Oh, hello. That's the mountain side, isn't it? Yeah. So, I mean, depending on what type of things I'm going to do, possibly more different types of farms. One thing that I really do want to try is doing an XP farm, like proper mob farm. Now, I had tried to do one a very long time ago. It wasn't on a video or anything like that, but I did try it, and I don't know whether it's just because it's the Xbox versions, but it didn't really seem to be working as well. I got like maybe 1 or 2 mobs come out of it like after a long period of time. Now I don't know whether that's just, as I said, because it's slightly different on the 360 versions, but well, that was on the 360. Obviously, this is on the one, but I imagine it was the same. But I'm going to have a look at some more videos just to see what other people have done. Hopefully, again, like it can be done. Because the problem with the auto smelters, I worked out once I'd done it, is I do not get the XP from the furnaces itself, because obviously it gets stored straight into a chest. Now, that's okay. I can still do manual like furnace work, but obviously I want to get to a point where I don't have to mess around like that. I can just dump it in a chest and all is good. And let's just have a quick look at this before I carry on. That looks better. Again, I probably need to add some yellow into that, but all in all, maybe some orange. I don't think I'm going to be too happy with the yellow. I may just go around and get rid of all the yellow blocks, but let's just pop in a few oranges here and there. Oh, maybe not there. definitely not there. Just head up a bit. Need some bread. There we go. Oh, one more. There we go. I'm a fat git, I really am. So yeah, like as I said, just I want to try and build one of those. I've never done one successfully, so if it is possible, then I will definitely be doing that. One other thing as well, I don't know whether it's possible, but things like, well, no, I don't. I was thinking to myself there, no, that wouldn't work. Don't worry, that's just me babbling on. Do I put a few more oranges around? I don't want too much because it obviously makes it look way too bright. So let's just shove a couple round the sides, maybe one in there. And how's that looking? It's getting there. It's not too bad. I need to fill these holes in, as I said, but it is getting dark, so let's go ahead and sleep. And then we shall have a look at what else I'm going to do in this episode. Okay, guys, so in this series so far, I know it's only like episode 7, but as you can see, we haven't really done a lot in the way of building proper structures. We've obviously only really been getting stuff sorted out for food, woods, things like that. So I think it's about time that we started on a new building, a separate building, and I'm thinking of starting it in this corner of this mountain. Now, I don't really know what I'm going to do for it. Like, what I mean by that is, like, what it's going to be used for. Because, obviously, I've ended up putting my chest room and my furnace room underneath this. So, I mean, it doesn't necessarily need to be for anything, but just something that looks a bit more aesthetic. And it gives this area something that isn't, you know, just that. Because, obviously, that on its own, it looks like I've done absolutely nothing. So, I am going to possibly, I mean, obviously, we've got a bit of a dip here. I don't want to particularly start flattening everything out. I want to keep it looking like it was before anything was there. So again, what I could be doing here is sort of maybe a mine entrance, because I've done this as a bit of an outpost, but we need something to look a bit, you know, bit more pleasing just than that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to have to do a hell of a lot of cutting of the wood. Ooh, I probably should put all this away as well. Yeah, I need to do a lot of that. Now, as I said, I have got more iron, so I'm going to either have... Well, I don't know. Now I'm thinking, do I start attempting a mob farm? Maybe that's a better idea. And I can sort of incorporate that into the area. Because, again, like I want to get as much XP as possible. And, obviously, furnishing items, I don't even know if that's a real word or not, but you know what I mean, like that's going to take a long time. So if I'm going to be using the auto smelters, obviously I'm going to need an alternative for that XP. So I am actually going to do, well, not in 2 parts, because I mean this isn't going to be a very long episode as it is, but obviously I need to sort out oh God, I can't even talk. What's wrong with me today? It's like that in every episode, though, let's be honest. Yeah, I need to sort out some kind of... Pardon, I do apologise. Some kind of design. And to check that it is possible to do on the console versions. I can't see why it wouldn't work, but as I said, that cow farm like that I've got over there doesn't work like as good as it looks like it did on the PC versions. So I will bring you back, guys, once I have found some kind of design that would actually work. So I will see you in a minute. Okay, guys, welcome back. Now, I had a quick look, and I just wanted to actually test how well the spawn rates are. So what I'm going to do is just a really simple one, just to see if it works. I mean, I know it's not going to be to the best of... what do you call it, like spawn rates as you can get, because it's so simple, but this just gives us a rough idea of how it's going to work. So I'm going to just go ahead here. Oop, I don't want you there, not yet anyway. This is just going to be literally a straight line. I want it about 4 up, I believe. 1, 2, yep, okay. And this is, as I said, just a quick check as to how well it would work. This is just me making sure, basically. Like, chances are it will work. Do I need to go one higher here? I'm pretty sure 4 is okay. 1, 2, 3. I mean, well, that's 4. So let's go ahead and do this without running out. I am so good at placing blocks. Oh yeah, I don't mess up every episode. Okay, so then we just bring it out like this. Bring it down. How far do we need to bring it down? Probably. Is that, or does that need, no? So I think I need to go 1 up again. Stop putting blocks in the wrong place. There we go. But let's just check. I mean, I don't know if I can. Would that be correct? I'm just looking because I don't want any light coming through, but I think that is how you can do it. So let me do the same on the other side. Bring it along, and then bring it down. Oh, good God, man. There we go. Sorry, I'm losing my voice a bit here. I'm not quite sure why. It's not like I talk. But let's carry on. Oh, have I just run out of stone? Damn you! Okay, I need to go back and grab some more stone. I'll bring it back in a minute. Okay, guys, so here we are again, back. I have completed this monstrosity, to say the least. Now, technically, we should get some kind of spawn from mobs. I don't know whether I need to go 1 higher or not. I will have a go if I don't get anything from this. But because we have placed slabs there, for people that don't know, slabs are technically 1 block, so it doesn't allow light to pass through. Obviously, we can still see through it, but the light isn't getting through. Now, I've only just done this. I haven't given this time to do anything. Nothing has happened so far. It has been a few minutes. Now, as said, I may extend it up 1, just in case I have not done it quite right. And then, as I said, I will see if anything spawns. If not, then I will have to rethink. Obviously, if it does, this isn't going to be the design that's going to stay. It's just, as I said, so I know. Because, as I said, I've tried it once before, and it really didn't do a lot. So, I will bring you back if I get anything spawn. So, see you again in a minute. Hello, guys, and welcome back. So, I've been standing here for about 10 minutes, and so we've got 2 that have spawned. It might not be absolutely brilliant, but again, this is on a very small scale, so we're not going to be expecting a load of them just to spawn in here. But as you can see, I mean, we can, without my sword breaking, we can attack them and they will die, and we can obviously pick up all the XP and whatever they drop. So with that bearing in mind, as it is, it's extremely slow. If we're going to recreate something on a larger scale, I've got to decide how I'm going to do this. Now, as I said, I was thinking of using it in like the structure in the corner of the opposite mountain, but depending on the design, it depends on what shape that's going to make. So if we were going to go along the same lines as that, again, that is not very efficient at all, but if we were going to go along the same lines as that, then obviously it's going to be quite a square build, like very, well, pretty much a giant cube. So, I mean, I will look at other designs, as I said. I should have come a bit more prepared into this episode while thinking about this. Because again, if I was to multiply what we have over there into a giant cube, it's going to stick out like a sore thumb, and it's not something that I really want in this area. So if I was to do that design, then obviously I would put it somewhere way out in the distance where it's not going to be in this primary area. So we obviously need to work out how we're going to do it, because again, it's just not going to fit nicely in that if we've got so many of them. So what I'm going to do off camera, I'm going to have a bit more of an experiment, see what else we can do, because again, I know that this is a very, very, very basic spawning farm, or mob farm, should I say. So yeah, I've just got to work out what design I think would fit over there, and if I can't find one, then we'll have to put it somewhere out of view. But again, the problem doing that is, if we're not in that chunk, then nothing will spawn. So I need to sit down and have a long think about what I'm going to do. But again, this is working very slowly, but it is dropping mobs. So yeah, okay guys. If again, I know I say this most episodes, but if this was a short episode, I do apologise. But I really need to work out exactly how I'm going to do this over there. And if I can't, then it's not. Oh, did something else just spawn, or is that a shadow? Yeah, you're just a shadow, aren't you? You trolled me, you tease. Okay, guys. All right. Well, thank you very much for watching. I will see you in the next episode once I have worked out what design I'm going to go with. So if you enjoyed if you enjoyed the episode, please don't forget to detonate that like button, and I will see you in the next episode. Ciao.